Ba-ba-ba. Okay, it's working. Hello. And my name is Charlotte. Welcome to this much more casual Britsent vlog. You've caught me in my living room taking a break, and I was just thinking about British culture, because I guess I spend a lot of time talking about British culture with my students. But anyway, this brings me on to something fun I thought I would do in this video, because I was talking to one of my delightful Korean colleagues who has to take the Life in the UK test. I think it's quite interesting because the kinds of questions on this quiz, some of them are just quite bizarre, or it's very specific. So I thought today I would take this quiz and see how British I really am. Maybe I am not British at all, or certainly not British enough to live in the UK. We'll see. So I will get this open. So I'm going to go in blind. I have no idea what it's going to ask me. Apparently this test consists of 24 questions, and I need to get 18 correct in order to be deemed up enough on British culture to live here. So maybe after this they'll have to deport me. Who knows? Alright, so oh no. Which two are British overseas territories? So is it Hawaii, St. Helena, Ireland, or the Falkland Islands? Okay. I don't actually know what St. Helena is. I'm sorry if there are any people watching who are from there. Oh, this is awful. I think I'm going to say Hawaii and St. Helena, because I don't know where it is, so maybe it's true. Oh man, my geography is awful. This is so embarrassing. Oh, it was the Falkland Islands! You know, that was a trick question, but at least I got one right. St. Helena. Obviously Hawaii isn't, because it's never mind. Alright, we're off to a good start. Let's see. Number 2. The UK government hasn't used the power to suspend the Northern Ireland Assembly. True or false? Okay, this is a 50-50. I have no idea. I don't know what So the Northern Ireland Assembly must be some kind of political kind of gathering that they can do, and the UK government has the power of veto. I'm going to say they haven't done it, because that seems like it would be a bit of a faux pas, a bad idea. Okay, I think I got that one right. Okay, what is the capital of England? Ooh, what could it be? I think it's London, right? Oh, glad I got that one right. Okay. Okay, which of these is a famous classical music event in the UK? The Proms, Tea in the Park, Creamfields, or Glastonbury? The last three are all popular music events. The Proms is a big classical music event. I'm feeling a bit more confident. Where was Robert Burns from? He was from Scotland! Yes. I'm kind of English, but I grew up in Scotland, and listeners of various podcasts I've been in might hear me go on and on about fun Scottish things. All right. Which charity works to preserve important buildings? Age UK, the National Trust, NSPCC, or the Red Cross? Okay, so Age UK helps elderly people. NSPCC is the National Society for the Preservation of Children. It's like children in need. The Red Cross helps people abroad, and the National Trust preserves properties. Yes. Okay. Where is the cenotaph located? Right. I have no idea what the cenotaph is. If you do know what the cenotaph is, please put it in the comments below. I would be keen to know. So this is a shot in the dark. I've got a 25% chance of getting it right. I am going to choose Whitehall. All right. Who appoints live peers? So I believe the Prime Minister appoints live peers. So live peers would be people who are appointed to the House of Lords, and they have that appointment for their whole life. Let's see. Oh, it's the monarch! I'm such a bad British person. So, King Charles appoints live peers. Who knew? All right. Who was the first Briton to win the Olympic gold medal in the 10,000 metres? I think this is Mo Farah, because I went to the 2012 Olympics and he was incredible. He was like the man at the time. So, let's see. Yes! All right. I'm feeling good again. Which two British film actors have recently won Oscars? So it's not Leonardo DiCaprio, because he is American. Obviously it must be Colin Farrell, because he is British and he's amazing. So he must have won an Oscar recently. And I actually don't know if Tilda Swinton is British, but she is amazing. So she's probably won an Oscar. So I'm going to go with her. Oh, get in. All right. So when did the first Christian communities appear in Britain? Maybe the 3rd and 4th centuries. I feel like 1st and 2nd is too early. But this is hard. Okay, 3rd and 4th centuries. Did I get that right? That's amazing. When is St. David's Day? Oh no. So, St. David is the patron saint of Wales, I believe, and I have no idea when his day is. I'm really sorry to all the Welsh people out there. I'm going to just take a wild guess and say the 23rd of April. And it was the 1st of March. All right. Which of these UK landmarks is in Wales? Snowdonia. Snowdonia, the 2nd highest mountain. No, the 3rd highest. The 2nd highest mountain in the UK. Yeah. It's like Ben Nevis is the highest in Scotland, then Snowdonia in Wales, and then Scafell Pike in England. If there are any mountaineers in the audience. All right. What did the Chartists campaign for? The Chartists? I'm going to say the working class. Yes. That was a complete guess. All right. What is not a fundamental principle of British life? What created the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland? The Great Governments, the Act of Union, the Great Union, the Act for the Governments. I'm learning so much. This is I have to explain to students the difference between the UK and Britain. But I actually don't know kind of the act that created it. So I'm going to say the Act of Union, because that sounds like something I've heard of before. Okay. Things that you vaguely heard in the back of your mind for the win. So, who was Queen Elizabeth II married to? Philip. We loved Philip. Which flag has a white cross on a blue background? The Scottish flag, which is also called the Saltire. Very good. Okay, when is Christmas Eve? The 24th of December. Who built the Tower of London? Okay, so the Tower of London is really old. And I think it's like one of the earlier monarchs. So Oliver Cromwell wasn't a monarch. He definitely didn't build it. I think Henry VII and Henry VIII, this is too late in the game. William the Conqueror is like quite a long time ago. I'm going to say William the Conqueror. I don't even know when William the Conqueror was around. I think that was right. Okay, which of the following is part of the UK? Roast beef is a traditional food of which country? I mean, the test wants me to say England, but all of these countries happily eat roast beef and have done for hundreds of years. So I'm not sure why they are specifically saying that that is an English traditional food. But hey ho. Which flower is associated with England? I think it's the rose. And actually, these are all the flowers. So the daffodil is Wales, the rose is England, the shamrock is Northern Ireland, and the thistle is Scotland. Yes. Okay. Oh my goodness. And I got 21 out of 24, which means I'm 87.5% British, or no, up on British culture. So I think that means I can stay, guys. I think that means I'm appropriately British, which is great. I'm really glad I didn't completely fail here. Anyway, awesome. So I will be interested to know, what you guys think. Were you playing along with me? Were there any that I got wrong that you were like, oh, Charlotte, you idiot? Or did you have no idea what I was talking about through these? Yeah. Give it a go. Have a go at the Life in the UK test, especially if you're interested in British culture. And do you have a Korean equivalent? If you do, you could check it out and see, kind of what questions come up for people from other countries that they have to answer. It's quite interesting. Anyway, I will stop waffling. Thank you for joining me on this little experiment, and I will catch you in another video. Take care.